and over. It's travelling out of here. I may have just pitched inside, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it's 4 runs. He goes after it and he gets it. That's out of here. Maximo Chalindra. He gets the first 6 of this contest. This one almost carries to cover, but he can't quite get there and find the zone. That's going to be 4. Nice shot again by Chalindra. Well, there's a thick edge. It's flying away. The only question is how far. That'll be 4. This is hit really well. That's coming your way. That'll be 4. It's hit pretty hard as well. Flat bat, 1 bounce, 4 runs.
Bring his line back towards the stumps to take full advantage. Lovely slow ball. A little bit of movement off the pitch as well, but Vajra adjusts well and uses the pace, takes it down to the boundary.
Knocks him over. Zubak was able to get it full and straight, and Vajra swings all across it. Tariq breaks through, and he does have the first wicket. Stockholm CC 42 for 1. Because we haven't wanted to. Anyway, this is going to be a bit of a gift, and it might not return for a while, as Tomar gets a half tracker from Zafar, makes it disappear. Maximo!
Oh, Tomar uses his feet, hits it straight down the throat of Zazai. That's a very clean pair of hands. Probably picked out one of the men that you'd least like to see under a high ball if you're a batter, and that's the 2nd wicket down.
Up and in the air, it's going, and it is gone. Maximo! Well, Chalindra does get back to the business end. Himanshu Patel didn't do too much, so maybe it's not a bad wicket to lose as Vats goes 2nd ball, bang, 4 runs. Over number 9, and he disappears over long on. Maximo! It all happens in the 9th, and Stockholm CC are hoping it all happens for them as Vats doubles his score.
Yeah, he's a little bit hit and miss, Vats.
Again, length ball this time. He gets a big top edge. It's looping over everyone, and it just gets to the boundary on YouTube. Pretty cracking crutch shot here. It's not too far away from the fielder, but he can't do anything about it. Oh, the acronyms in a second. Last ball the 9th, and he goes after it, and he gets plenty of it. Maximo! Straight down the ground. Stand and deliver from Chalindra. Well, he will, and I think he's going to do it with a few extras because that one's disappeared. Maximo brings up the 50, brings up the 100 as well for his team. Well batted, Vinod Chalindra. If it's enough, I'm not so sure, but at least he's got the 3 figures on the board, and maybe, just maybe, they can do a number on Hudinga in the second half of this game. Edged and away from the keeper and away from the field as well. Chalindra's going to chase, and he just, oh, he almost pulls it back, but almost isn't good enough. That's going to be 4. That's enough on its own to get the target. He's all across this one, and he's gone. It did seem fairly straight. I mean, it was on the rise for sure, but he seemed to sneak across a bit. Let's have a look at it on the replay thanks to Spring Productions. Only thing for me is maybe the height with a tough proposition. And he comes up with the goods. So he gets knocked over for a golden, and Stockholm CC fighting back 6 for 2. Marty faces up. This is not a good delivery first up. It's into the gap and it's 4. Not too bad. This ball is particularly good. Fielder can't get there into the gap. That's another 4. This one jumps a bit, but he rides the bounce nicely, doesn't he, Zubak? Sign of a good player. Kind of collapse in on themselves. Anyway, this isn't going anywhere except plenty of air as it goes over long on. Maximo! Emil Zubak picks up where he left off with that 93, and he makes this look easy. Oh, beautifully executed dismissal, and Zubak's gone. Well, there's one of the wickets they wanted. Vajra, I like the way he kind of lured Zubak into that. Look, maybe not the line he wanted. Zubak goes for touch over power and pays the price. This one helps so because it's up and it's out of here, and he's been activated. Maximo!
Second while the ball is still new, big inside edge, huge scalp. Zubak tries to launch him over the leg side, and Sandhu gets him clean bowled. Big moment in the game, Vinny.
Party comes back and he bowls a full toss and he disappears out of the ground. Maximo gets it slightly wrong and Romani pounces. That's a brilliant bit of fielding. And now, Romani is going to get four at the end of this over from Kampati. And he gets the wicket in the end. Well, it only costs them a 2 and a 4, and then they get Romani. So Stockholm CC get the one they want. 25 for Romani, but it'll go no more. It's 62 for 5. Important over. Short again, hit into the gap and over the field. Maximo. Iqbal's off the mark. It was too short from Ashwin, wasn't it? And they do. It's picked up and doesn't quite find the block hole. Pankaj goes the journey. Maximo. Game on. Hüdinger up to 78. They've made it really tough for the team batting second. Although this is tough because it's miles in the air, right back to the line. It's going to be 6. He stepped over the line anyway, so at any rate, as soon as he touched it, if he touched it, it would have been 6. Iqbal gets a Maximo. Hüdinger stay alive in this chase.
Yeah, nice swing of the bat.
Oh, this one's hit high as well, and that's even further. Well, straight as the day is long. It ends up in the top tier of the camera tower. Gets hit for 6. It's going, it's gone. Maximo was 1-1 in the bat versus ball battle in the last. Hüdinger up to 98. Can tie the game with the 6 here. Bangs it, flies in the air, caught. So Nasir Iqbal's going to have to go. And Albert, well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, as Meatloaf said some time ago. And that turns everything on its head. 7 off 3 required now. Edged and gone. So 2 in a row, and Albert delivering in the last. They were running on contact, but it was Amalraj that intercepted the edge. So Stockholm CC on the verge of a dramatic victory. It's not over yet though, but it is a golden duck for Zafar. All right, hat-trick ball as well for Ashwin Albert. Oh, he's kind of messed up. Well, he's walking. Have a look at this. So, yeah, I think it's going to be run out. It's not going to be the hat-trick in the way we thought. Golden ball only if this ball goes for a Maximo. Oh, it's hit okay, but it won't be any runs at all. And Stockholm CC come up with a dramatic victory here in match 19. And Hüdinger, they stumble after 2 huge victories, and that'll set Stockholm CC's week on fire.